Right. News.
What's in the news?
What is in the news this week? Oh wow.
I wasn't leaning in for a kiss. I was just.
Everyone finished with their butts and farts and coughs.
It's the GHK AK version 3.
Ooh.
Wow.
We seem excited about that. Okay, I can see Matt busily tapping away. He's getting ready
I'm getting my notes up.
To pull the notes up. But yes, a version 3 AKMS, full wood furniture,
Full travel bolt, which I
Believe
believe is
one.
I believe it's the only gas blowback AK to have the full travel bolt. Most of them have a half travel, but then get modded.
Why would you want that? Why would you want two buffer tubes change bolt buffers to change?
bolt buffers to change the rate of fire? I have no idea, but that was on the marketing.
Because obviously you might want to slow down your rate of fire so you don't get as much cooldown on your mags, I'm assuming.
See, to me, the little section there that says oversized nozzle for harder recoil.
Just looking at that now, like
Harder recoil. That says to me, oversized nozzle hugely inefficient on the gas. It will recoil
oversized nozzle. That's not going to give it any more fucking recoil, surely.
I suppose it will just bounce backwards if it's slamming more gas forward. It will, but that will just gas efficiency. Yeah. I think it will just be,
unless they've got a shit hot set of seals in it.
Arf, arf, arf.
It's going to be compatible with the old mags, the version.
But not compatible with version 2 parts.
Parts, no, but the mags will be compatible. As far as I could see, the only thing different between the version 2 mags and the new version 3 mags, which they are bringing out, is a reduction in weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't the idea of the gas mags that they're like the M4 platforms? The gas mags are the same weight as a fully loaded real steel mag. That's the idea. To add to the realism, that's what you get with the TM ones, anyway.
Oh, what the bit of extra weight and?
The weight of them is meant to be the same weight as a full loaded magazine.
So what did you find out for price? Because I only found American prices, and I roughly had to calculate on average they were coming out at.
WGC shop, they're sold out of the first batch, but the first batch of pre-orders was sold at £427.
Yeah, but you've got tax on that.
And then Red Wolf were selling them at £434.
The ones I found were all in excess of $500. So I said about £500.
Yeah.
I was going to say WGC though, you will get import and thingy on that.
Yeah, so it probably is going to be around the 500 mark.
Yeah.
But I didn't find any genuine UK stores that had any in.
No.
But the interesting thing, because I am quite interested by this, because I do like my gas guns and I would like to get an AK next. And your only real options for gas AKs are the Tokyo Marui, which is faux wood, or the GHK. Now the V2s they were notorious for QC issues. Some of them were good, some of them were just absolutely dog shit.
Is this going to be any different?
Now this is what I'm thinking. Have they brought out this V3 to correct the quality control issues they were having with the V2s, and that's why they've now gone, instead of fixing that and sorting that out, we're just going to bring this new version.
What issues was the V2 having?
There is issues with, from what I've seen, the bolt carrier groups and the hop units.
Yeah.
Where it was the loading ramp going up into the hop unit was faulty. I mean, this is a while ago. I was looking into them, so I can't remember exactly what they were, but there was something slightly off of the tolerances on the loading ramp that was causing problems and misfeeds.
So this is going to be all new internals, because they said that none of the internals in this are compatible with the V2.
Right.
It's a full travel bolt system, as we've already touched upon, so we can absolutely guarantee a new bolt, a new design. The hop, I have no idea whether they've changed that or not. I can't imagine anything can be too much different if it can still utilise the same mags. If it can still utilise the V2
What kind of
mags.
hop is it? That rotary or slidey?
I haven't found anything out about that.
It's gas blowback, you don't want to fucking slide.
It just says
no. I had a slidey one in my Jing Dong RPK.
all of
fire around, then it was just going
yeah.
fuck's sake.
All I've found about it here is it says the hop-up is quick release design for easy replacement and maintenance, and the hop-up system is upgraded with a new version of bucking, reducing the risk of jamming and improving accuracy.
It's got to be a rotary, surely.
Fucking bucking doesn't do nothing to do with accuracy.
What's the
That's
barrel?
barrel related.
What's the
It's
barrel
not
in it?
bucking.
The barrel, they didn't actually put that in there.
Right, so it's almost certainly not going to be a tight bore then, if they haven't, because everyone and his dog now says when they've got a tight bore in it, and it's like 604 and under, or whatever it's now classed. So, I like that it's wood, I like that it's got a new steel stamped receiver, I like the fact that it appears in the picture anyway to be full Russian spec, looking at the front post and all the rest of it.
Controversial.
Well, you get a lot of
Is
them,
that
like
mock gas tube one
hooded
as well?
ones, which are checking everything. Sorry?
Is that a mock gas tube on it as well?
It won't be mock.
Is it going to take a suppressor? That stupid hideous AK suppressor?
Oh, that fucking... It tapers off.
See, I quite like
Massive thing.
but they only suit.
Is it an M4? No. Would I buy it? No. If it was an M4, would I buy it? Yes.
Well, you wouldn't, because it'd be sat in your basket for months.
Yeah.
He's been burned.
There's a reason I sat opposite him.
Yeah. Got a sign.
Kick him under the fucking table.
I'm
I've
sure.
got fucking hole in my jeans as well. You'd be able to get in.
Just literally put that in my basket. Why are you bringing that up?
because I know
Why?
it annoys you.
With the buffer tube, no, is it buffer tube spring? Yeah, the buffer tube spring set to the high rate of fire, you can achieve up to 650 rounds per minute.
You're going to get that on a gas blowback, mate.
Not with
30 round mag.
Are they at 30 rounds?
I think they're 35s.
So it's still matching the other ones?
Yeah.
35.
How much a mag say?
GHK mags
The
are
big
a lot.
question is, how big's the gas well? Because AK mags are quite big, aren't they, compared to like an M4 mag. So you might have enough of a gas well in there that you can get a really good fucking fill in there, so you'll get a couple of reloads out of it per mag.
Depends how gas efficient it is with this oversized nozzle.
Just
I
want to
don't
correct
see how the
myself
nozzle's
there.
going to affect it.
The nozzle.
Oversized nozzle.
To me, if you were talking about cars and you said oversized injectors,
More fuel goes in.
Yeah, more fuel goes in. I would say an oversized nozzle allows for more gas transfer behind the bead. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
or am
but
I
surely-
overthinking it?
But the front end, where you've got your feed ramp, surely that opening of the never mind, fart. That opening of the nozzle is still only going to be around 6 mil, same as it is on all the other ones.
Yeah, but there's more gas going behind it. On
Doesn't
the
matter
outside.
if the hole's only that fucking big. It doesn't matter how much fucking force you've got in it. It can only go through that hole.
Yeah, but you then
have
have all that
volume.
pressure, wouldn't you, go behind?
You have a bigger.
Yeah, because
it's like having an oversized cylinder in an AEG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you've got
So
the
it'll come out quicker.
I'm sceptical about how it's going
That's Newton's something
Yeah,
law.
Laws of physics.
Yeah.
when they're saying
Fourth
sort of this
law of
oversized
thermal.
nozzle, that could be the part that's going to be in contact with the mag. So you're getting more gas going through into the nozzle, obviously.
Yeah, because
If you've got
all your
more
gas efficiency is how well the gas valves and the seals sit together once the mag's loaded.
You've got the cough now.
So once that hammer strikes and sends the gas up through this section, if that's oversized, it's not going to be compatible with that because you're going to have too much space around it. That entry point into the nozzle is still got to be the same size as the valve on the magazine. Otherwise you won't have a good seal.
No,
so you're
you
going
can
to lose a load of gas.
you can still have
they
the seal.
must, so that must be the same size, and the actual nozzle itself is going to be bigger to allow more in. But it's only going to go in. You're only going to get as much gas in there as how long is allowed in by each time the hammer knocks.
Surely the nozzle they would receive more gas to then push out.
They've
Yeah,
insinuated.
but how are they going to adjust the timing on the valve on the valve knocker on the fucking back of the
But then
magazine?
how can I adjust mine then and still get the same amount of gas through?
That's what I'm saying. If
Oh,
you had an
well,
oversized
yeah.
one, you can't get it to stay open longer because you've got to get more gas in the fucking.
They've insinuated
nozzle.
this is nothing to do with actual performance. This is.
Oh, so why have they put it in there?
For heavier recoil.
Yeah.
Heavier
Oh,
recoil.
just
That
heavier
it will slam the bolt back in the opposite
Oh,
direction.
Right, so that
So yes, the nozzle. It doesn't make, so the nozzle hole is still going to be the same size, and all that extra gas you fill in there is going to flip it back. So you're going to waste your gas, right? Okay. So it's not going to be as efficient. No. Thank God we got that. M4.
Yeah, but then you're going to get more kick, and that's the whole fun of it.
With an AK, dude, I've got a fucking my Diana kicks harder than my dad's fucking 22 LR and shit. Kicks harder than my dad's 223. So and that's live. So,
but with an AK, anyone's just going to look for that noise, aren't they?
What is it firing a 223?
It's got a Remington tactical, Remington 223 tactical.
Yeah, but an NGRS doesn't have that much recoil.
But it kicks harder than his. He's
Yeah,
fired both.
The whole point of a gas blowback rifle is to get that.
He's fired the Mark 18 as well, which kicks harder than his live rounds.
Yeah, but that's completely irrelevant.
You don't need that extra.
That's the fun.
That's gonna be for the noise. It's gonna be for that racking
backwards. The fun.
Metal on metal when the bolt
so that
back.
gas companies can make extra money.
Ooh.
The gas bills are gonna go up, people, because you're gonna be buying more green gas.
Newport sat there going, oh shit, it's fucking ultra. Abort!
They're bringing Abby like, cancel it.
They're 40 round mags as well, not 35.
Unless you're using the version 2 mags from the old thing. I'd imagine they're still 35.
And the mags are compatible.
The mags are compatible, but nothing else is.
Yeah, no one's
like it.
are compatible. Because I think the previous version 2 wasn't 1-to-1, so obviously everything's going to have to be scaled up to be 1-to-1 with a proper AKMS.
And
so
I think
I
it's.
imagine everything's split out.
I think it's E&L that are the sister company to GHK, so they use the same furniture. And they're the ones which are made in the Chinese
AK factory, yeah. So you'll have Chinese wood. And, that'd be bamboo. It'd be
I've
bamboo.
got Chinese wood right now. It's quite smart.
Made by a team of pandas.
Yeah. It's gonna have a dragon warrior stamp on the back of it.
Actually, I'd buy that.
Yeah. Ah, the dragon warrior. Of the big turtle on the advert going, recoil, don't recoil. It matters not.
That's a t-shirt as well.
Blow back, don't blow back. It matters not. We're going to work on this t-shirt.
Yeah. We have to do it. Another one.
100%.
It's too much noise.
So what are we thinking then? You don't like it because it's not an M4.
Yeah,
I like it.
Get that back to the official stuff. I don't know how it works.
I've got to admit, I kind of like it, but I prefer it to be an underfolder than the long stock. I think the underfolders look nicer. Could you change that out?
I believe so. I believe it's 1-to-1 with real steel parts.
It's fucking gas blowback.
There's going to be nothing in that.
If it's 1-to-1, and you can swap out parts and potentially put real parts on.
Yeah.
I know it sells in Geordie
That's
Little
what they've said,
Monkey.
that it is
fucking
real
love
steel
that.
compatible.
Yeah. So
he's probably frothing by the time he hears this.
I like it, and I like the kind of price point because coming in
offensive.
For GHK,
coming in at 500-ish.
Plus mags, how much are mags?
Because
he wouldn't tell me. He said
They're
they're
gonna,
expensive.
I saw a mag for 60 odd quid.
Yeah.
There we go. 64.
Cheaper
if you go
I think what they've done is
do something on trade.
they've seen
Easy.
They've seen Marui bring out their AKM for a lower price point,
Yeah.
and everyone's going, well, why would we buy that for? Because I think the old ones were like £700. Why would we spend that when we can get the Marui? Although it's faux wood, but most people are going to change that anyway.
Yeah.
For £500.
GHK
Still
top
hang
firm
on
as well,
front.
aren't they? Are they a top level firm, GHK?
Yeah, but with that QC issues, obviously everyone's gone, I'm not going to spend £700 on what could possibly be a lemon, when Marui, who are known for being shit up with their quality control, I'll buy that one for cheaper.
But
And the mags are cheaper.
is the Marui going to have the satisfaction of the noise, the full travel?
Marui are quite good on their sound effects. They make
on their simulation shit.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
the shotguns sound good when they're
And
racking.
is the Marui 1-to-1? Would the Marui be compatible with
No, the Marui has this weird tang that comes off the back of the receiver into the stock, which means it's not compatible with real steel. However, a lot of people have modified them to fit.
Just cut it off.
That's how we
Cut off that poop
That's
head.
how we made our double barrels to go under our coats back in the day.
I do like it. I'd like to see one before I ever purchased one. I'd like to
GHK,
see it
sponsor us.
and just get a feel for it. But
Or Nasher, just fucking send yours when you get it.
it's promising, I suppose.
I like the concept of it. I think it sounds cool. Would I buy one? No. No, I would not.
Is that because you prefer M4s?
Yeah.
It's gonna get to
It says this, and he's got a 1 and 2 on all of them.
Yeah.